Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the SMU Mustangs taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Cyclones will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the SMU Mustangs offense will have the first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Red pass hits complete. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as his offense is trying to do some work. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. The play action fake. Still looking on the move. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cyclones offense will get the ball for the first time. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smoothly.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The kick is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. This time he's got it. At the 35, he's loose. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Gonna swing it on second down. Looking down the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Power football with the run. Turning it on! He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Jukes his way for more. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's West. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. Finding an escape route. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Mustangs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On target. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. They'll try the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to scramble. Still running at the 35. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, SMU. The defense takes matters into its own hands. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 10 over NC State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Cyclones want to pick up the tempo.
Man, you could tell this offense is frustrated, giving up another sack, and they're out of sync, out of sorts. They're just not...
There he goes! Past the 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Cyclones! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense is rolling the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. And wings it incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.